Welcome back to Brave Fencer Musashi. Last time we freed John the treasure hunter, and in repayment, he told us to head to the top of Twin Peak Mountain and cut down 4 trees. I don't know what he intends to do, but we're going to find out today. And by today, I mean really early in the morning. Not really. We got some stuff we need to do, including visiting the appraisal shop because I've been putting it off for... How long has it been? 3 days? Yeah, 3 days. So I'll stop at nothing to get inside that shop. Because we need to see the inside of that place before we actually do this episode. But since it's not open right now, let's go ahead and head back to the palace and do some stuff there. So let's go ahead and check in on all the folks that we rescued last video.
Sir Musashi, why did thou cometh hither?
Starting with the fortune teller, that way we can get a clue where the 5 scrolls are. On top of a mountain? Maybe John isn't full of shit. Maybe he really does know where the 5 scrolls are. So up next is the musician B, and what's going to happen is something a little special. Why don't you have a listen? That's right, every time we rescue a band member, a new instrument will be played once we visit them. And that stays permanent, too. Yeah, I'm working on it, jeez. Give a guy a break already. Oh right, we rescued Acrobat Sausages, so that means we can finally see that stunt Clown Weenie was talking about. Oh, we have to talk to Clown Weenie first. Okay. And that's nobody else left to see, so let's talk to Clown Weenie. You need an orange? Where the hell am I gonna get that? It's not like we sell fruit here in the village. We sell cheese, though. Well, we will get an orange eventually, but not right now. We'll just have to put a pin in that one for a while.
Taketh care on your journey.
Alright, let's head to our room and check out some of those toys that we bought in the second episode. And we'll start with Musashi himself. Now there are two modes of play. We could play with it with the box on, or with the box off. However, if we do remove the toy from the box, unfortunately the return policy at the toy store, or rather the resale value, will go to 0. So let's open it anyway. So once open, we now have full range to rotate the figure around. Can get a good look at every part of this figurine. Appreciate its paint job. Look at that. We can also get an explanation for who they are by hitting circle. And you can push X and square and they will do an action. You can also turn off the UI so that way we can make GIFs. Even though that was probably not what it was meant to do, but I mean, look at him. He can swing his sword and he can swing his other sword. Isn't that great? It's totally not a waste of money. Alright, let's check out Root Trick. Alright. Yeah, doesn't look like I got some damaged goods here. Let's open them up. Alright, look at you. Looking all tough. Nice haircut. What is his mask hooked up to? Because it kind of pipes around the back like it's hooked up to his butt. Is he huffing his own farts? Is that what's going on?
Y'all gonna get a licking!
And those are the only two things he can do. He can laugh and he can jiggle his hips around. Commence the jiggling. Hang on, let me back out of this and reset the camera. So that way we can get a good front center view of him doing his little animations.
Y'all gonna get a licking! Y'all gonna get a licking!
And that's Root Trick as an action figure. Man, they really fucked up the hair in the back. And it's still 2 in the morning, so let's go ahead and rest in our bed, which will move the clock forward 8 hours, and bring it a little closer to morning. Also, I'm visiting the library because this is the point where I was recording the books in the library. So we're gonna cut all that out. I also found out that you can talk to him.
Oh, I must tell you that the princess is in fact very delicate, like me.
That was information I didn't want to know about, but you can find out about it if you talk to Scribe Shanky in the library. Well, let's go back to the village. Okay, so now we have about 45 minutes to kill before the appraisal shop opens. I guess, what can I do in the meantime? It's almost open. Just gotta wait patiently. Oh, hey, Mint, what's going on?
Morning!
That's probably what happened. Oh, hey, old lady. How's it hanging? I'm still not your grandson. Uh-huh. That's nice. Alright, enough putting it off. Get inside of that shop, Musashi. Dangum.
Who are you?
I'm Musashi. What a disgusting shop.
Be quiet. What do you want anyways?
I just wanted to talk. What's up? I guess John's not really a good treasure hunter after all. Well, anyways, I got some stuff you need to appraise, like this old crown. Also, this cheese, how old is it? Oh, you can't appraise that, okay. Oh? Yeah? Cake pan? What? This thing's useless to me. Oh well, sometimes we'll just find junk in treasure chests, and the only thing we can do with it is just sell it to the appraisal shop for some money. But at least we finally made it to the appraisal shop. And it only took 3 days. Let's see here. I am running low on healing items, so I should probably go to the grocery store and pick up some gels.
Welcome! What do you need?
Oh, I can tell you that. He went to Twin Peak Mountain. Yeah, we're gonna get the cheap gels, because I don't think I'm gonna be needing the really expensive stuff until a little later into the game. Alright, now off to Twin Peak Mountain. As soon as I figure out how ramps work. And since we rescued the guard Lumpwood, we now have free access to Twin Peak Mountain whenever we want. We just have to talk to him and ask him to move out of the way. So one thing we need to come to terms with is platforming in 3D with a fixed camera, which makes certain objects really tough to grab, like this pole here. Ah, jeez. Come on, you can do it. There we go. And I'm saying this right now because we're gonna have to do a lot of it in this episode, so you best be ready to do some of this. Uh-oh, my thing's going off. Really low, though. But there's a Bencho field nearby, and it's one that we absolutely positively need to get. There it is. Why are you talking like that? Alright, now up here is a very special chest because it's not a normal treasure chest. It's actually a memory box. Now what memory boxes are sort of like temporary save points. Because if we were to die right now, we would have to reload our save from the memory card, which means we have to start this entire episode over. So, I'm gonna leave my memories here.
Leave my memories here.
That way, whenever we die, we end up right here instead. Also, there's an actual treasure chest down here that has 200 Dran, and I like the little description afterwards. Musashi feels that he deserves it. Now you'll notice that there is a Bencho field in the foreground here, but we can't get to it right now, but we will real soon. Also, there's a poo here, so we need to note that location also. And behind this waterfall here is a treasure chest that has an old book. So we need to get that appraised. Hopefully it's something useful. And not a frickin' cake pan. Or a cookbook. Actually, a cookbook would probably be really useful. Now that I think about it. Also, weirdly enough, this mountain's sort of mechanized in a strange way. It's got some pistons on it, though I don't really know what the pistons do other than to provide a platform, but I mean, whatever. Now, out on this bridge area, if we were to come here during the day, there would actually be a soldier that would be shooting a gun off in the far distance, which is kind of weird because that's a pistol and you're trying to snipe with it. What the hell are you thinking? But at night, he just kind of lumbers off and isn't here. Also, you should probably watch your step because it's really easy to fall off this bridge and end up in the water. So let's grab this vine and head to the left first. Watch out for the lightning bugs, because they will shock the crap out of you. And over here is a treasure chest that has... Come on, be something useful. A dagger. That needs to be appraised. Well, it's probably going to be free money, but I mean, hey. That's still useful. I was going to quickly heal myself real fast. Alright, now we gotta be really gentle when we jump on these platforms. Except I'm not, because I have a bad habit of just keep holding forward. And doing so will make Musashi slide forward a little bit, which is gonna guarantee that you fall off that platform. But I guess old habits die hard, I guess. Alright, easy, Musashi. Damn it! Alright, baby steps. Alright. If there's two things I don't like about the platforming in this game, is that the fact that you slide whenever you land on something, and the fact that if you fall into something, you respawn on the very edge of the platform you fell off of. Alright, now to start the actual part where we cut down trees. And all we have to do to cut down a tree is just do the Lumina spin, and we'll chop that sucker with one swoop. So now you're probably wondering, how the heck are we supposed to proceed forward? And the answer is, we climb these bones. It's a really nice imprint of some dinosaur, dragon, whatever, that's just jutting out of the wall in this mountain. And if we turn this way, there's a bencho field down here. What's that? You're an expert in fencing? Well, hallelujah! Now we got some actual fencing in this game. Also, there is just a swinging platform here. Well, not one, but two. I wonder if I'm actually using these things as their intended purpose. Were they meant to get people around on this mountain? Well, anyways, there's another bencho field and a tree way down here. So, I don't know what you were expecting when this episode started, but you probably weren't thinking of bone gymnastics, weren't you? But yeah, we're gonna have to swing across by swinging on these bones that are just jutting out of the mountain. This mountain is full of weird things. But anyways, here's the third log. And we're getting really close to the top, so the fourth log shouldn't be too far off. Also, Musashi's getting a little sluggish, so we're going to go ahead and take another mint. Wake us up a little bit. Actually, it might have been smarter just to absorb this green plant here, because their ability is called Mint, which actually has the effects of a mint, temporarily though. But it's temporary enough to get through the rest of this area. And there's our fourth tree. And once again, all we have to do now is traverse these ribs that are just sticking out of the mountain. how many dead dinosaurs whatever are in here? Like, was it just a big fat orgy and they all died there? And their bones are just configured in such a way that it makes it really convenient to move around on? Well, anyways, here we are at the top. Let's talk to John.
Did you bring the 4 logs?
Yeah, no prob. And the secret?
Well, it's about the legendary armor.
Legendary armor? So it's not about the 5 scrolls? You mean I came here for nothing? What a waste of time. See ya.
Hold on. Your name's Musashi, right? Do you know about the legend of brave fencer Musashi?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, man, it's said that there are 5 pieces of legendary armor that brave fencer Musashi left behind, and each one has unique powers.
Then I can get one of them in exchange for these logs? What a nice guy.
No. One of them is hidden somewhere at the bottom of this river. That's what these logs are for. We're gonna build a raft.
Great idea, pal. Uh-oh. Better not tell him I can't swim.
Okay, it's done. Off you go, Musashi. Good luck on your new journey.
Alright, here's the basic controls. All you have to do is just use the stick or the D-pad to steer your raft, and you can jump. And if you take any damage, you lose a log. So 4 strikes and you're out. Now here's something interesting I didn't notice until I started recording this episode. This music's actually the music that was playing during the opening cutscene when the castle was being attacked. And I thought that was pretty interesting because I didn't notice it until just now, and that's mostly because the sound of the river is drowning out the music. Uh-oh, the current's carrying me left. Oh no! I don't think we went through the right exit. Well, now we're here, but this was not the place that we were supposed to end up. But this does give us a chance to break this bencho field here. I'll give you a shot to show my appreciation. What the What? No! That's not a reward! Well, anyways, we might have had access to this bencho field, but that does mean we have to reclimb the mountain. Luckily, the raft is right back at the starting point, so we don't really have to cut down trees again. At least we're blessed with that. Alright, so for real though, this is a pretty good place to get some money if you don't mind taking a few hits here and there. Really all you have to do is just pick out your gaps and just stick to them. Really all you have to do is just memorize where all the rocks are going to fall, and just move accordingly. And the part where there's the big boulder and all that money onto the right is it's almost a trap, because you're almost guaranteed to take a hit for trying to go over there. And if you need to readjust yourself, you can always jump to do that. And hold on tight, because we're about to go for a free fall. Alright, we're almost done. There's only one more part left to go through. And the last part introduces these soldiers with spike balls attached to a fishing pole. Really all you have to do to avoid these guys is just stay really close to the shore that they are on. That said, it's really tough to avoid this very last bit here where there's like 3 of them. But hey, whatever, as long as you got more than one, you're fine. And here we are. And inside this chest is a bracelet. And obviously it needs to be appraised. Also, this is the entrance to Twin Peak Mountain. John could have literally met me at the base of the mountain and gave me a boost, and I could have easily gotten up there. We didn't have to go through all this rafting bullshit. But at least we got it done. That's what matters, right? Anyways, the following morning, I have a lot of money burning in my pocket, so you know what that means. It's time for a trip to the toy store.
Hello.
And we're going to go ahead and buy the entire first series, and we might get some of the second series a little later. And the big thing we are going after is this Steam Knight, which has its own pillars and its own iron ball. But some assembly is required. Anyways, now let's go get that bracelet appraised, along with all the other stuff that we have.
Yeah, what do you want?
Just want to talk. What's up? Oh, you don't really say anything new. Okay. Anyways, I got some stuff that needs appraisal, like this old book. Come on, be something useful. Comic? Ah, I was really hoping for a sort of sword technique book. Well, what about this dagger? Penknife? It's got a can opener and a toothpick. Well, I don't need no toothpick and a can opener. Alright, let's get to the really good stuff, the bracelet. Yeah? The legendary armor L-brace? What does it do? I can climb certain walls. Alright, I got a new ability. Now, I don't know if it was just the excitement of appraising that bracelet, but all of a sudden it's suddenly gotten really hot up in here. Did you turn up the heater, old man? It's really uncomfortably humid in here. Anyways, let's sell our stuff. Let's head on out, because I can't stand being in here any longer. Yeah, come on. Whew, it's really hot. Oh no.